Websites with 10K built in under 10 minutes, no coding. How? Wow, in this video I'm going to show you the tech stack, one amazing prompt, and the feed steps that allows you to do that. Now, my name is Altus. I've been in the IT industry for almost 30 years. In the last 2 years, I've been delving into AI and I've helped over 1,000 people in their AI business and their AI journeys. And I found this amazing tech stack that I do with a really good prompt and a feed framework that I follow that allows me to pump out these amazing websites with really cool animations. Now, we're going to use a bunch of tools. You're going to see how they work together, but we're going to use things like Google Stitch. We're going to use things like Lovable because it's super powerful. You're going to learn how to create cool animations for your website using Nano Banana and via free and some cool extra websites so you can do more, add more animations to it, and then you'll be able to launch and deploy this totally for free, right? There's no software subscriptions to have this up and running. You just need to pay for a domain. So super cool video. It's going to be fun. You're going to learn some stuff. There's going to be some stuff to download, and all you have to do is sit back, relax, and learn something cool. So let's get into this. So to help us out with all of this, we're going to use a very simple framework, the feed framework. And what it is going to be is we're going to build out the front end, and we're going to use that Google Stitch for all of that. Then we're going to build out some effects, and you're going to see it's going to be really cool because we are going to use a bunch of Google tools. Again, we're going to use things like Nano Banana. We're going to use a bit of VO 3.1. You'll see if whatever other models you might have for it, and then we're going to look at other tools like 21.dev and CodePen as well. But we're going to put it all together with Lovable because Lovable is really strong with its cloud building code for it to add a front end, a back end, all together with some effects as well. Make it workable, and the idea is that we're going to use this magical prompt that is just going to absolutely kick ass, because the less you type and ask it to do over and over, the better things are going to look. And these tricks are going to be totally insane, because then it's going to be 2 button clicks and you'll have a live deployment totally for free. You don't even have to pay to host your domain. You can go get a custom domain for a couple of dollars and link it up there as well if you need to, or your client's domain. And when you use this really simple framework, it will allow you to build out amazing websites really fast, really easy with AI, with a lot saving within those tokens and those limits sometimes. So let's go have a look at this. So first step is going to be our front end, and that is where we build out the blueprints, the wireframes, the visuals, and we're going to really have it looking solid and beautiful. Now, the reason why this is so important is because we're going to use AI agents, and AI agents only really see code except if you give it a bit of an image for it. But this cool trick of Google Stitch that we're going to get into is going to help you design front ends and make it really cool and editable. So let's quickly look at the front end. Fine, awesome video again. I'm going to show you how great Google Stitch is, because we're going to use it this time with Lovable. Now, I've made really cool videos on how to use it with AI Studio and anti-gravity as well. But if you have Lovable and using Lovable, you might as well use this Stitch option totally for free. It's really amazing, really cool, and we're going to create a really cool, amazing website. And the trick in this website obviously is going to be Google Stitch. But I have these 2 super amazing prompts that you literally just copy paste. It does these really cool things where we're going to have the hero section with the text displayed over top, but it does this cool transparent thing. So even if you add a video on top, which we might do, it will really create a real cool transparency effect on it. And I'll show you all of it. Now, if you want all these prompts, obviously I have it in one cool document that you can use this for any sort of website, any business you're going to do, and it will be in the AI agency mentorship, right? So I'll leave the link down below. Make sure you go check it out. There's AI assessment and lots of cool free stuff. But let's get into this Google Stitch, right? So all I have to do this time to start, we're going to hit a web in here, and I can just say what our niche is. So I'm going to use my text to speech. Our niche is going to be roofing. The business is going to be called Auckland Roofing, and the color theme, I really want something that is black, yellow, and red. Now that's really all we have to say, because our prompt is doing some really cool, awesome stuff, and we're going to keep using the prompt as well. So come back in here, I can paste that in here, hit that in there, and we're just gonna hit the send. Make sure you have Pro installed in here, all right? Gemini 3 Pro, it makes a big difference. Really cool. Web design's important, so it doesn't look ugly, and it's gonna be a main starting point. We're gonna hit that send button in here. I'm gonna close my little tips and tricks I have here at the top. Shut this one, shut this one. Make sure you go check this out to get these cool things and other cool things as well. And then we're just gonna head over to good old Lovable. All right, it's gonna be super cool, super easy, super powerful. Definitely delete all this, and then we're going to give this a couple of minutes. Now, I'll pause and I'll come back. So, if you don't know what Google Search is, it's kind of like a Figma designer. Now, it doesn't create the backend. It is a really cool front-end design that uses Gemini 3 Pro, the Flash one, and Nano Banana to create these really cool mock images for us with a bit of coding to it. So instead of going out there and finding other websites that look really cool or really similar that's in your niche, this is going to create something really cool from design. You're going to say straight out the box, and it's going to look pretty cool, and it's just going to be a bit of a template for us. Okay, and you'll see it's all going to come together really cool. So let me pause this one and we'll see how we go from there. Now watch this, we're slowly going through it, and you can see we'll bring up one page and it's kind of working back to front, but that is okay as well. But the really cool thing here is the fact that it actually adds and creates the images. Now the zoom function is down the bottom in here, and zoom in here, and you can see if you're holding the space bar you can move over, and for example there's a website in here. It's what it looks like. Now if you want to change the theme and stuff you can, but this is pretty cool. Creates the logo, creates all of it for us, creates the images for us. And the fact is you actually have a bit of a an option here where we can change and drag it. So drag this over here if you want to change this one. So we'll quickly go zoom out. Just quickly show you this. Zoom out this, zoom out, zoom out. And this, the home page is still getting bold. But for example here, right, the background in here is kind of a bit of a dark color. Now this is what I want. All right, I want a, we'll get back to this, we want the image with the cool design on top. We'll get to all of this, but all right, so let's say we something we want to change in here. Click this one. I want the yellow button to have a red border. Okay, so it's going to create a separate page for us. Let's zoom out here for a second, and it creates that one in there, and I'll give it a couple of seconds again, hit the zoom in one in here, but website's pretty done. So this is the design. Move over here, and you can see it's the editing. It's pretty cool. It might have to look at a different image here, but we're going to create a really cool video. I'm going to show you an awesome tip and trick for this. But right, that's a pretty good looking website, and I'm guessing on it I can now change the visuals in here, so we can work on the front end and get a really pretty looking front end in here. So I mean, it's come up with the copywriting, it's come up with the image, it's created images as well. It's super impressive, one of the most impressive things from Google. And we have our second pages in here, as I kind of asked, is with that prompt. You'll see how the prompt goes, but we can see in here, we'll give this a couple of seconds. I don't want to use that one, but it will change this in here. And there's an option beyond my face in here where you can actually get 3 different results. So when I did this, I can actually get 3 different results. But as you can see in there it is, button red. Don't need that one. Hit that one, delete. Now, really fast, really easy. And you can create these websites in under 10 minutes. Have a demo ready. Send someone a sample if you need to send them a sample. Zoom out. Now, look at this. We're going to hit this. Oops, that's screenshotting it. Select all this, more this, download this. All right, I'm gonna give this a second download, and it's gonna download it for us. And it's downloaded in here, and let me open it in a folder in here. Now I have it in here in a folder. I'm just gonna open it because it's a zip file for us. Come in here, and I'm gonna copy all these pages out. So it's created all the pages in here for us. New folder. Oops. New folder. I'm sure where it's creating a new folder for us. There we go. Just going to paste that there for a second. And all I'm going to do is, as while this is going down here, I'm just going to move all this over to the side. And we're going to move over to Lovable. I'm going to come through here. I'm going to come to Lovable. I'm going to create my magic prompt again. Control A, Control C. Then I'm going to come back in here. And in fact, if you want to just do the one we had here before, I can do all of that as well, because I already have it mostly set up. Come through here. Really cool, really fast, really easy. And I'm going to say in the top, delete this part here. I have added screenshots with code that you can use. In the code, you will find image URLs to use. Use it if you need. Alright, and I'm gonna come through here. Now every page has one of those files. It's called a code file and a screenshot. See if this works. I'm gonna copy those files in there. It's gonna add those two in there. I'm gonna do this for every page. Watch this, really cool. Copy, up, copy. So now Lovable has actual cool examples of what it should like. It has got some code theory in for us. It's got an awesome prompt with an awesome instruction for us. And we're just gonna let it rip. Move that out the way. Don't need that anymore. Google Stitch, you have done an awesome job. Thank you. We're gonna now let Lovable do it. Now Lovable, still love it because it's still got the Opus in there. It's still got Claude, and just think it's a bit better than a lot of things at the moment, especially when it comes to creating backend or frontend. Gemini is there. The frontend is really good with it, but when we want to have something functional, still think things like Opus brings it out for us. Now, add that in there, and we are gonna smash and put the theme kind of special. That hit that in there. Take a deep breather and be like, please create some magic for us. Now, I'm gonna pause this and we're gonna come back when this is done. Right, fantastic. So next we're gonna look at E for effects. Now, effects is gonna be effects that we can use in our website. So we're gonna animate our visuals a little bit, and we're gonna use cool things like Nano Banana, VO3, and I'm gonna show you all the UI like button effects that you can use and where to get them totally for free as well. So let's go build out a bit of a transformation animation that we can use on our website. Now I'm gonna head over to Canva. So I've got Canva in here. I am gonna select a new plan. So in here, I've got my plans up in here. For some reason it's not showing it. I'm gonna go and create a YouTube thumbnail. Should be YouTube thumbnail size, YouTube banner, YouTube thumbnail size. This is a good size to have. This is gonna be a trick that's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna see this. And we are gonna look in here really cool, cause we're not gonna create a YouTube thumbnail. I'm leading you down the wrong path, but you're going to see something amazing. We're going to find a house roof. And we're going to come to photos. And we are going to look down here on the side. I'm just down the side of here for a really cool modern house. Now that's kind of okay. Right, it's got solar on. And let's go try this one for us first. And then we are I'm just gonna try a couple cool ones. It's gonna be really, really cool. And let's see, this is gonna be a really cool trick. So front on house. Let's find a cool one. Okay, I actually found this one, page 2. It's pretty cool. So a house of a roof. I just want that for special effects. Watch this cool trick. Download this. We're gonna I'm selecting this page only. Download this page. Now, you can do this in AI Studio if you want to pay for it. I have Hixfield, so I'm going to use Hixfield for this. And I'm just going to hit over here. That's still busy. Hixfield in here. I'm going to use Hexfield for Nano Banana, but I'm going to use Google Flow because I got more credits in it for the effect. So log in here, I'm going to come to images, then I'm going to go delete this image in here. Cool facials of me, you'll see that in my YouTube. I am going to add my image that is in here. So first things first, going to set this out to be 16 by 9. Then we're going to keep with the 2K in here. I'm going to have just 2 for now, and I'm going to say remove the background, keep the house showing with a black background. Now give that a couple of seconds, let that spin up. Those two are going to go pause, and then we'll come back again. Right, nice. So yeah, I do too, just because it does weird things. Like that's a white background. Here we go, black background. So I'm going to click this one. That is our image. Cool. It loads up a little bit of slow loading, but I'm going to say, I'm going to click this one again. Oops. And we are gonna say from this, redefine a little bit, click that button down here. And I'm gonna say really something really weird. Imagine this is gonna be the start frame. Now I want you to create the end frame of an illustration where the roof and the layers of the roof are pulled apart. So from the top, you'll have the first layer of the roof, then you'll have another layer of the roof underneath it, and then another layer of the roof down below that. Keep the walls and everything the same. We're going to use it as an animation where the layers of the roof get pulled apart, pulled in, pulled apart, pulled in. So create that sort of image for me. Walls stay static, but up to the top is different layers of the roof being displayed. Now, close that. This time I'm going to hit the smash the 4 buttons and I'm going to say generate that one for us. Now the rest we can still do through Hexfield, but my credits are running out. I have a lot of credits on Google Flow. So hello, open Google Flow. I'm going to show you what we're going to try build soon. And while it loads, I did this one. We'll use this one if we need to. I'll show you how to do it from the start. But look at that. That one's already in there. That is actually exactly what we need. So I'm going to download this one. It's going to be our image one. It's going to be our start frame. And this is going to be our end frame. And here we download this one. Now you can do it really cool in here. Animate in here. But we're going to use Google Flow. I have a lot of extra credits in here. We're going to say new project. For us, load this up really cool. This is just a bit of extra. It's gonna be cool and fun. You'll see it's gonna be good. So we're gonna go frame to image. Add that one there. We're gonna upload our first frame, which is gonna be that one. Give it a second to load. Crop that, that's what we want. While that loads, quickly load for us. Loaded, second frame, upload, come back, have that, and crop it for us. It's actually really cool. The way AI can think about this, I wouldn't even know what's under a layer or not, but you had the main layer, I guess you had the bit of insulations. Crazy, I don't even know. I don't know anything about roofing, but we're gonna make something cool. So let's head over to Google Flow. Let that load up. Now, there we go. It's loaded down the bottom here. I'm going to say our first frame is dabbled for a house. I want you to slowly pull the roof apart in a good animated style for an advertising to show the different layers of the roof up to the end section. So just something basic like that. Done. Not going to say much to it. I'm going to select 2 in here for it. VO3 fast that we want. We'll hit that, smash that off. And then we are just going to wait a little bit, and I'll come back once we have a good video. 3%, it's got a bit of a warning in here today, but let's see how that goes for us. All right, and we're back in here, so let's hit the play button. That's all right, that's fine.
Your home is protected by our advanced multi-layer roof, featuring durable metal, insulation, and sturdy wooden trusses. Your home is protected by our advanced
So we don't need the audio. VO3 has audio as well. For all of it, I actually like this one more.
Your home is protected by our advanced multi-layer roof, featuring durable metal, insulation, and sturdy wooden trusses. Your home is...
Keep going if you want to. I was going to hit the download button in here. And for this, we're going to keep it on this because it's going to be a web page. We don't need to upscale it. You don't want the GIF. Just use the video image in here. So hit that one for download in there for us. So that's going to be kind of a bit that for our effects. All right. So you can build out different effects, build out different videos, build out different animations. But our effects is mainly going to be that hero section where we will wow people a little bit when they come and capture their imagination. So that is it for that second step. So we've done the front step, the front end of all of it, getting it together for the build process, and then we're going to add the effect for it, and then we're going to work on working out the back end. So let's work through these steps. So fantastic, let's get our engine going. So E for engine, we're going to smash out our engine with Lovable. We were going to take this amazing prompt, we're going to take our front end, smash it all in there, and then we're going to take what we have with our effects and make it truly magical. There's going to be really cool things because you can see the absolute power of Lovable, Claude, and Opus that the power it has, especially when it comes to a bit of a reasoning model. So let's get into building a solid engine. Oh wow. So we've given it a bit of time, it's come back, and this is insane. Okay. Sometimes this just impresses me anyway. There was still the one prompt. Nothing else changed on this. That's what I mean. Make sure you come down the bottom and go check out these prompts. It's crazy. All right. So, I mean, if you just want this without the special effects we're going to build in, then that's going to be alright as well. I mean, it's got the... This just totally... surprised me how good this is. It's insane. This is wow. It works. The buttons works. I'm speechless. That's what I mean. All the other Google tools is really good, but for front end design, this is so cool. And it has deviated a little bit from what we have here. Okay. And that is okay too. I don't mind. But the fact we have these cool designs in here that is ready to go for us, about us in this. So let's quickly go back, and here you can see it's still got the same layout and stuff for us. The color theme is going to be a little bit different, but the about section, I mean, this is insane. It really got it pretty good. Now let's go add some special effects. Okay, so we have a good front end. Now we've smashed out that back end. We've worked on our special effects. Let's go put some cool stuff together. Let's mess this up a little bit just to make it look cooler. This is going to be an amazing website by itself, no doubt for it. But we want to make things a little bit cooler as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump back in here. And we are going to go find our video. It should be under my downloads. Where's my downloads? Now, I have the video in here. There's going to be
Your home is protected by our advanced multi-layer roof, featuring durable metal, insulation, and sturdy wooden trusses.
Now, what I want is this to play over here. So, I'm going to go in here and drag this over here. And it's going to take a second to load. I'm going to say, I want this video this video to play as the background hero section for us. So it's going to play in the background. No sound at all. It automatically loads and plays when the page started. I want the hero heading and subheading, however, to be more animated and sitting in the middle of the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the following functions down below to create a transparency effect. So the effect is going to be that the heading 1 and subheadings is going to be written out for us, but it will display a transparent effect where it will display the opposite colors of whatever is behind it. Here is some help on how to do that. So upload the video and let's change the total hero section. We can add the 2 buttons, get a free quote, and the 0800 Roof Auckland down below the video transition. Alright, hit that there. I'm going to come back to my code, to switch back in there, come back in here. Now, we're going to paste this in here. And here's the trick with Lovable. We're going to hit chat first. So it kind of enables a bit of opus and thinking for it. And we're going to smash this out. Now, I'm just going a little bit off the cuff here, where I'm not quite sure, do I want it all to play in here and have a call to actions here? Or should this all be related in together? And like I said, this is a pretty cool image anyway. In fact, this is actually Auckland in the background. That's crazy. Okay. I did not even say that, didn't even select it. This is learn more. This is the power of a really good one-set prompt. You don't waste credits. You have it done really right. You don't go backwards and forwards trying to fix things. Super good. So we are on a roll at the moment. So let's give this a couple of seconds to load for us. But we're up here with the whole the step theory, right? We creating a style with a really beautiful user interface, user experience, then into the transitions with the animations into it, and then we are gonna go through and do a bit of an engine for it and the back end for it, and then we're gonna deploy it. Okay, so that's kind of how we go in here and it's gonna think about it. Yes, that's what we want. Yes, that's what we want. Sweet. We're gonna hit that implement this plan. Now for the rest of the animations, the transitions, the effects, you can check out a couple of sites. They are 21st.dev in here, and the other one will be CodePen. CodePen in here. Now they have a bunch of animated examples that you can use in here. So while we have that loading, we are going to look for something in regards to buttons. Let's have a look for buttons. There are the search button here. Search button for buttons, and hit that in there, and we'll see if there's a cool one that we can use. Any animations of these buttons? No, the liquid glass one. What will work really well for us? Oh, a cool glow effect. Now, oh, I like that. All right, we're gonna hit the glow effect. Now, the more you spend on this, the better it's gonna be. But we're gonna hit the copy prompt in here. Let that one open. We're not gonna give this too much to do. Hello. That was a little bit crazy. I did not expect that. So it's not quite. Let's pop this out. It just stays white at the moment. I want this to be more transparent. All right, hit back and forth. Let me quickly do a couple of chats backwards and forwards, and we'll see where we get. All right, a little bit backwards and forwards, but it got it. It has the transparent effect in here, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, if you want to have that original one that was in here, was all right. Be done by now. That's okay too. I mean, but hey, we're building modern day websites that look really cool. Now, you can change this, you can edit it, you can have a different house, you can have this not transparent if you want, but hey, let's build some cool stuff out Alright, so let's go get a cool button. So let's go to 21 div. So it's the last part in our whole feeding framework where we'll do the last part of the effect. Okay, so in here we got the backend together. We figured this one out, so I'm going to have this, and we're just going to create this copy code. We're going to come back here. It's going to be cool. And the top left bar, there is a get a quote button. I want to animate it with a hover effect. I want to keep the colors red, but add this cool effect to it. Put that in there. We are gonna paste all our code in here. I'm gonna say make sure this applies to all of the sections. Now I'm gonna say make sure we hit the chat in there because it's a bit more complicated, but I want all of it in here. Now you can go through. I'm gonna let it come up with that. All of the rest of the fake stuff in here. Lots of other ones for you to decide on through it, but that brings pretty much up to the bit of a conclusion. In summary for this, we can go forever on it, but we have done the whole entire styling, the front end. Then we have figured out what effects that we want. Then we have designed and gotten the backend with Lovable, and then we've put the backend engine together with the front end and the effects. And what we're going to look after this is going to be the deployment. But let's just see what this cooks up for us. Go through, it comes up with a plan and implement the plan. Now, this first page is going to be hammered with some effects in it. So hit that implement plan here. So we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe too much is too much sometimes. You don't want a written up Christmas tree that really looks in here, but it's got the animation. It's got the scroll animation. It's got the fade in and fade out like this in here. It's got the map function in here. It's built it all out for us because we have that amazing prompt. I'm telling you now, if anything else, you want to come get this amazing prompt. I mean, the only thing we're not quite up and running is adding Go high level functions to it. And again, if you want those unlimited free Go high level accounts that it's loading for us, so you can add actual functions to these websites and have a booking system, have an AI system, lots of cool stuff that high level does. I mean, I give away free unlimited high level accounts at the AI agency mentorship.ai, and I have this one in here. Can you see kind of the same thing? Boom, animation. Anyway, head back in here for our one sparkle effect, right? So yeah, why not have a bit of a sparkle effect? That's how you do effects. 21 div code pen, lots of them out there for it, but hey, every time someone clicks in there, heck, that's actually quite cool. I'm gonna say, I like that. Now, sweet, let's get into the next step. Last part, our deployment. Super easy, super simple, because we did the hard work at the start. Have it in there, minimal token users, ready to go, one-shot prompts, cool animations that we want, an engine that works, buttons work, deploy. And I'm going to show you how super easy and for free it is. So let's get into deploying this thing. And you know what? Lovable makes it really easy. Now, if you don't know what it all is, don't worry about it. It's called GitHub. It is a kind of like a syncing universal drive for projects, and this is just really a project. Now you can sign up for free with your Google account. It's on github.com. Lovable allows you to one click connect to Lovable, come in here, connect it to GitHub. It's going to load our project up in there, connect our project to GitHub. I have it in here, transfer it anyway. So it takes all our projects and it puts it into GitHub. And if you want to use stuff like anti-gravity, if you want to use stuff like anti-gravity or Claude code and things like that to edit it, you can. But this is how you actually go and deploy it for free if you don't have a paid Lovable account. Watch this, really easy. You're gonna come over to Netlify, and I needed to make sure we know what this is called. This is called Roofing Shine, and you can go visit this. Visit this. Make sure you go visit my other page as well. This is the easy part. The deployment stuff. It's made it so easy. There's no free plan in here. Add a new project. Import from, guess what? GitHub. And I connect to GitHub. It's connected to my GitHub. And search for that. There it is. Hit that. Deploy that in there. There's going to be Auckland Roofing Shine, and that's going to be your temporary domain name. You add your domain name in here for free. Netlify is free to use. So amazing, so awesome. And hit the deploy, and you can, and I will leave this up. Wait for it to build. Give it a couple of seconds. If you want to know what it's doing, you can click in here. It spins up a servers, connects to it, builds it out for us. It's done. Back end, front end, take it together, effects together, launch it out, deploy it, open the project for us. Auckland Roofing Shine. Bam, website out, ready. Animation in here, little bit of animation in here, functional services, looks cool. I mean, you can do this basics in a couple of hours if you really want to spark that up. This is going to be better than 99% of websites out there. Now, the only thing you need to do is make a website with actual function, and you do that by, you know, AI agency mentorship, connect our high level stuff in there like bots, voice AI chatbots, calendars, forms, functions, AI, automations, and make something actually workable for you. So I hope you like that. Hope you liked our theme. Awesome kick-ass video again. And yeah, go look at it, get the prompts, enjoy, like, follow, subscribe, and thank you for watching this awesome video.